Hi guys, Matt here from paultan.org.
And I'm Hafiz Shah. By now you know all about the new Nissan Serena that has just been launched in Malaysia.
In this video, however, we're going to compare it to the outgoing Serena to see just how much the new model has progressed.
So, is the new Serena so much better than the old car? Let's find out. Starting with looks, you can see just how much the design has evolved between these two models. The old traditional grille has been transformed into a stylish cascading V-motion slats, and the stacked headlamps now have a sharper, more premium look.
But the more they've changed, the more they stay the same.
Yep, these two cars share the exact same wheel design, length, wheelbase and height. Only the width has changed slightly, but even then it's wider by just 5mm.
You can also clearly tell that Nissan has stuck to the same design philosophies, making the car tall, wide and long to maximize interior space. The glasshouse also remains massive throughout the vehicle. What's changed is the wraparound D-pillar design to give it a floating roof look. This works very well, especially with the dual-tone color options offered.
At the back, the taillights are now shorter and the rear window extends further down compared to before. There's also a full-width chrome bar to make it appear much wider than the old car.
New is the clever split tailgate where you can just open the glass hatch to access the boot. This can come in handy when you're parked in tight spots where there's not enough clearance to open the entire rear door.
And while the old car also has twin power sliding doors, the new Serena ups the ante by adding hands-free opening of the powered doors. When you're carrying a child in your hands, this new feature is priceless. Next, the engine. Here we have the same 2-litre direct injection, naturally aspirated petrol motor as before, but here it has been revised slightly for better fuel efficiency. It now makes 150 PS and 200 Nm of torque. That's 3 PS more but 10 Nm less compared to the old car. All that goes to the front wheels through a Nissan Xtronic CVT.
What made the Serena unique in the first place is its S-Hybrid system. There's an eco-electric motor that replaces the conventional starter motor, providing instant torque assist for up to 1 second when moving from standstill. Just like the engine, the Eco motor has been revised to with slightly more power but marginally less torque than before. You now get torque assist of 48 Nm instead of 50.
But it all works out for the better. Nissan claims a significant 13% improvement in terms of fuel economy for the new car at 14.2 km per litre.
For those of you who are wondering about the car's performance, well, we've tested both cars in the 0 to 100 sprint time and found that both average about 13.5 seconds. That's not quick, but for a family MPV like this, that's decent, I guess. The old Serena has always had a very practical cabin with lots of cubby holes and very convenient stowage spaces. But in terms of design, it has always been simple and safe.
But all that changes with the brand new Serena. It's still very practical, mind you, with all these cubby holes and everything. But in terms of design and quality, it takes a huge leap forward. And this whole top layer, for instance, does a very convincing job of looking and feeling like real leather. That's fantastic. The difference is night and day really. Just compare the steering wheel designs and of course the meter cluster. The old meter may have been futuristic way back then, but the new one just looks more modern. You also get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support, plus a 360-degree around view monitor in the new model.
The revisions go even further than that. You now get 7 powered USB ports, so the entire family can now charge their electronic devices. The interior lighting is now LED as well, instead of old school bulbs in the old car. Even the rear aircon controls have been switched to digital buttons and moved to the center for easy reach. Likewise, the rear tray tables are also now more elaborate and more usable than ever before.
One of the most significant changes is of course the move from having 8 seats to 7. With this, you now get a pair of very comfortable captain seats with zero gravity technology. Each seat also comes with their own armrests.
In the old car, the seats themselves are less comfortable because the cushion and the bolsters had to be compromised, and well, the middle seat is a temporary one at best. Most owners use the slidable seat as a storage console up front, which is unique, but in the new car, you now gain a convenient walkway that you can go through to reach the rear seats. This can prove crucial, especially if you have children seated in the back.
Another improvement is the wider adjustment available in the new car. You can slide the captain seats all the way back for a massive amount of legroom, making this a far better 4-seater than the previous model.
It also works better as a 3-row MPV with even easier access to the last row. You can now push both the middle seats in to gain wider access to the back instead of just one in the old car. Getting out of the last row has been improved too. In the old car, there's just a single hand lever to push the left seat forward.
The new car gains convenient foot levers on both sides if you want to get out quickly, and this time they also recline the backrest forward. There's even a new switch to open the door from back here. Meanwhile, the boot size is pretty much the same as before, that is to say very decent with all seats up, and massive with the seats folded up. There's also a deep underfloor storage. One change though, while the old facelift model had a space-saver spare tyre, the new one comes with a tyre repair kit instead.
Last but not least, safety. The new Serena comes with 6 airbags as standard, up from 2 from before. Also standard are things like ISOFIX mounting points, ABS with EBD, brake assist, as well as electronic stability control.
So there you have it, boys and girls, the new Nissan Serena launched in Malaysia. Overall, it's a big improvement over the old model, especially on the inside as well as on the safety front.
Yeah, so let us know what you think of this new MPV. This is Matt and Hafriz. See you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.